Self-improvement is the best decision anybody could ever make. But sometimes it could be very overwhelming when we don't know what exactly to do or how exactly to go about this journey. And that is why I bring this video to you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the basic way to kickstart your journey of self-improvement. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. Hey, what's up, beautiful people? How are you guys doing? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of being here, I am Onyinye Obiora, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by again. Let's dive into what this video is about. I remember when I first started my journey of self-improvement, I was incorporating everything and anything people tell me to do in this journey that I've gotten myself into. And at some point I got overwhelmed and confused because I was trying out various things, different things, even without knowing what exactly it means. But when I got to know of these things I'm about to share with you, the journey became more easier and more clearer to me and less confusing. Okay, so the very thing you need to do after you have made up your mind of becoming the best of you, of improving yourself, is be open-minded. You have to be willing to consider new ideas or new opinions that are different from yours. Self-improvement is getting into a path of life where you haven't been before, and you must be open-minded when you're getting into this part or when you're in this part. You must be open-minded to be willing to consider opinions or ideas that are different from your own. If you have decided to improve yourself, if you have decided to become the best of you, you must be ready to learn. You must be ready to learn. You must be ready to unlearn some things you used to believe and learn new things. And of course, you must be ready to change some habits, change some things in your life, your mindset. Most importantly, you must be ready to make a shift in your mindset, from your mind, the way you think, to the way you perceive the world around you. You must be ready to learn new things. You must be ready to unlearn and relearn as well. You must be ready to make changes in your life. It could be a mental change, it could be some improvements, or incorporating new habits and quitting some old habits that won't get you anywhere or won't get you closer to the place you're headed. You must be ready to sacrifice. You must be ready to sacrifice in your journey of self-improvement. There are a lot of sacrifice you need to do, but this is not to scare you, because there is no successful person who didn't make sacrifices. So you definitely have to be ready to make sacrifices. It could be sacrificing time, maybe the time you spend in scrolling through your phone. Honestly, you could kind of divide it and spend half of the time in something that is going to help you, that is going to help you get closer to your dream, and then you could use the other time to scroll through your phone. And there are also other things you need to sacrifice, which when you get into the journey, and everybody's journey is quite different, so once you get into this journey, those things, you're definitely going to see those things and be ready to quit, be ready to do whatever it requires for you to get where you are headed. Okay, you must be honest with yourself. The last person you want to lie to is God and yourself. You are the only one who can tell yourself the truth. Be honest with yourself. Once you get into this journey, you're going to be asking yourself a lot of questions, and this question is going to help you to get to know yourself better. You have to be very honest with yourself. If there are bad habits you have, or there are some negative things you have, but because you don't want to feel some kind of way and then you wouldn't tell yourself the truth, that is destruction. Tell yourself that this thing is not good, it is not right, and I need to stop it. Do not lie to yourself. Tell yourself the honest truth. You are the only one that can tell yourself the truth. Self-discipline. You need to be very disciplined. Yes, you could control yourself. Self-discipline is a key in this journey. You have to be very disciplined with yourself with your emotions, with your feelings, with everything. And just like self-discipline, you also must have self-control. Okay, you must have self-control. There are a lot of things in this world, but if you know what you want, if you acknowledge what you want and have a target, every other thing that is going on in this life are going to be blurry. Fixate your eyes to that goal, fixate your eyes to that thing you want to achieve. Do not let anything to distract you. Be focused. Self-discipline is going to help you to be focused. And self-control is going to help you to fight those urge wanting to deviate from the journey, wanting to go out of the lane of your journey. Okay, self-control help you do it, help you suppress those urge that comes around to distract you, to make you get off that lane of your journey. So you must have self-discipline and self-control. Be focused in that thing. Be focused. Be very focused. Self-improvement is all about being focused. You must be focused. You must not allow every other activities that is going on in the world distract you. You must not pay attention to everything and anything that is happening. Okay, be fixated on that thing you are pursuing, and every other thing is going to be blurry. You get it? Yeah. You must be fearless. Living fearless require embracing vulnerability. You have to be open to taking risk. As much as you make sacrifices in this journey, you as well going to risk to do some things you are afraid of, some things that scares you. You have to be willing, you have to be ready to take actions in those things that will help you, but you are being afraid of doing them. You're scared of them. You have to be ready to face your fears. Okay, there are a lot of things that might help you in this journey that you might be scared of. You must be ready to face those fears so you can get what you need in this journey. Okay, be confident. As much as you're doing all the things that I've mentioned, you must be confident. Be confident in yourself. Have a sense of control in your life. Okay, acknowledge your weaknesses and acknowledge your strength, and have a positive perception of yourself. If you're not confident in yourself, people are going to see you like someone who is timid. People are going to see confidence in you when you are confident in yourself. The next basic thing in this journey of self-improvement is be focused. I mentioned this in self-discipline, and this is like a talk on its own. Be focused. Be focused in this journey. Self-improvement is a journey, and if you're not focused, it's just like you're driving a car, or you're driving, right? And then you're looking at everything that passes you. Your mind is in everything that goes around the road, and somehow you're going to get into accident. But if you focus on the path where you're going to, be focused, be looking at where you're going to, know, just focus on the activity going on in the path you're walking through, you're going to escape every form of accident that might come across. Okay, that is what being focused is. You have to be focused in where you're going to. Do not let anything distract you. Let every other activity going on in the world be blurry. Okay, let them be blurry, and just fixate your focus in where you're headed. Okay, yes. Be consistent. Self-improvement is is a steady journey. Okay, self-improvement is not something you do today and then tomorrow you're giving up, or tomorrow you're not doing it. It's a constant, it's a steady thing. It's a steady journey. It's something that you keep doing. You have to be very consistent with in all of the things you're doing, all of the improvements you're doing. You have to be very consistent with them, so it could become a part of you. If they haven't become the part of you, it will be quite difficult to keep up with them. So you have to keep doing it until it becomes a part of you. Being consistent is part of the journey of self-improvement. You must be consistent in this journey. Okay, and then to the very last thing is be intentional. I don't think this should be like a point on its own, but self-improvement is an intentional journey. It is something you intentionally start. No one gets into the journey of self-improvement accidentally. is something that you intentionally do. So you must be intentional about everything that is going on. You must be intentional about your journey, about the activities you're doing, about the things you're engaging yourself with. You have to be intentional and also be documentive. Okay, be documenting your journey as well. This should be like the last one. This is a bonus. For me, I love documenting my journey. I love documenting this journey of self-improvement because one day I'm going to look back at it and I'm like, oh, whoa, this is all the things I went through. So documenting your journey is fun. It's not just documenting it for documenting sake, because looking back at it, you're like, whoa, so I was once here before. I once passed through this journey before. I once did this before. So documenting your journey is also an important part in self-improvement. So with that, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. I'm going to do well to see you guys in my next one. Till then, stay safe and cool.